Hey guys, how's it going? My name's David and you're watching Hookah 77. Today we're gonna see what the components of a Khalil Mamoon hookah is, or any other basic hookah. What you need a bowl for, how to pack a bowl with some al-fakir tobacco. Today we got blueberry with mint flavor. What you need foil for, and some other accessories. So let's get right into it. So today we're using a double-decker Khalil Mamoon, all black mate. Looks really nice, don't you think? Comment below if you think this looks really nice. So we got a plate on top, a double decker for some ash and some other accessories. Then we got this little thingy where you put the ice in to make it a bit cold. What else? So we got the stem, which is one of the main parts, or some people call it the body. Then we got the hose, also black, with a made mouthpiece. Looks really nice. And then what else do we have? Then we got the valve for the excess amount of smoke, and the water vase. I think it's time for us to go fill in the vase with some water, and then we can go and start packing a bowl. So let me go do that quickly, and let's see how to pack a Turkish bowl in the most classic way possible. This video is just for beginners, so if you know how to pack a bowl, you can just switch it off, or you can just stay and maybe you'll learn something new. So as you can see, I got the place ready to pack a bowl. So bit by bit I'll explain what you need what for. So of course you need a bowl, because that's where the tobacco is gonna go. You need the tobacco. As I said previously, we got the al-fakir blueberry with mint. We're not gonna mix it with anything because this is just the guide for beginners, how to pack a bowl in the most classic and simple way. So you'll see some more mixes in future videos, because we're gonna review a lot of different tobacco and have like a mix of the week or something like that. We'll think of something, and I hope you like it and watch our content. So, as you can see, I unpacked the al-fakir tobacco. It comes in a box in this little bag. This is I think it's 50 grams? Yeah, it's the 50 gram pack. So, let's open it up and see what it smells like. I'm having a bit hard of a time here. Okay, so this is how it comes. It actually smells pretty nice. So let's get the tobacco on the foil. I think I think this is enough. So we got the bowl here. So when you play with the tobacco like this, and then because we're gonna cut it later, it becomes more small and more puffy when you put it inside the bowl, when you pack the bowl. I forgot the tissues, so I wash my hands. Don't forget the tissues when you pack a bowl. So what I always do is I get the tobacco like this, and then I cut it. Because it makes it, as I said previously, to leave the tobacco smaller, and when you pack it into the bowl, it's like really puffy and it feels really nice, and that way the flavor comes out better. So it's kind of a bit more. Yeah, I think this is fine. I cut the tobacco, but if you don't want to, it doesn't really matter. But this is just how I pack a bowl. So let's see. Okay, I think it looks pretty nice. So let's pack it in the bowl. So what I always do is I take a bit and then just pour it like this in. Just bit by bit. Smoothly put it inside and play with it a bit to see that it's equal around the whole bowl. Okay, so when you pack it with foil, you can, I always, if I don't want to do an overpack, we'll talk about what an overpack is and how to pack it. in the next videos. But right now, what I do and the most basic bowl packing technique is I just leave like a millimeter or two from the sides of the bowl so the foil barely touches the tobacco. So as you can see, this is how a packed bowl is in the most basic way. We'll talk about different techniques of bowl packing in some other videos, so make sure to subscribe and don't miss it. So let's take some foil and pack a bowl. Then this is enough. So you always want to do it with the mainstay side up because it's the one that attracts heat and makes the heating of the tobacco process faster. That's one. And two, makes the smoking time longer. So I'll fold it in two because you want 2 layers so the tobacco is not as close to the coils and it doesn't burn. So we got it done here. So you put it over like this, really smoothly put it on top really firmly, like this. I'm using foil today because this is what everyone has at their home and who wants to smoke some shisha. But there's also this thing called a cloud lotus, but I'll talk about it in the next video probably. So you'll take this knife pick thingy. You can always use toothpicks or something else like this, and you want to make little holes around for the heat to pass through the foil. So I always put my finger here to make sure the holes are not too big. So what we do, it was just like so we go around like this, and as you can see, the holes are really small, and if the holes are big, then the ashes from the coals will fall down and will make the tobacco burn, and I'll put that down. And you don't want to make that happen. So small holes, perfect. Around the whole thing, perfect. So I think it's time for us to go put up the coals, make them warm, and try it out, what we did. So in order for your coals to keep the heat and heat up in a much faster way, we gotta make a windshield. So if you don't have one of these windshields, windscreens, however you want to call it, you can always make one with foil, and I'll show you how right now. So we take I'd say, about this much foil. Let's take this much foil. How I do it is I just go in 2 pieces. Do it really quickly for the sake of showing you how to make a windscreen. But of course I'm going to try and keep it as pretty as possible. This is what it looks like. I think it turned out pretty well even though I did it that fast. So you just put in the coals here and the heat is contained inside of this thing. You can always put some foil on top in order to make the heat even more contained, or you can just use this thing and make your life easier. Just put it on top, and without this, over the bowl, and bam, done. Too hot, take it off. Guys, we got the coals ready, and let's put them in. So I don't want to burn the table or anything, but you should always try to blow on the coals to get the ash off. But I'm just gonna put it around like this. Or actually, you know what? It's just easy. And we just gotta put it in. For unpacked tobacco, you don't need more than 3 coals because it's gonna be too much heat, and 3 is actually enough. So let's wait a couple minutes for the tobacco to get ready and to go. The heat goes through it, and it starts. We smell the flavor and everything, and we'll try how it is. So also what I want to tell you is that if you don't have the windscreen that I showed before, you can always take this thing off. It's just a hassle to like take it off and then, oh, damn, there's not enough smoke, and then how somehow to put it on again, or something like that. It's just too much of a hassle. Careful, actually. Be careful. You can burn your house down. You never know. This makes the heat management process much better if you don't have a cloud lotus. And you only use foil, so yeah. So as I stated previously, the next video is probably gonna be the difference between cloud lotus and foil, the pros and cons of both, and which one is better to use. So stay tuned for that, and make sure to subscribe and like the video, please. It's gonna help us, and yeah, so let's see how it goes. Let's see what this is right now. Okay. First pop. We're just gonna take this off because there's too much heat on the tobacco and it's starting to make it burn. Let me just quickly fix this. You want to put your coals on the sides of the bowl because so it's not as centralized. Because if it is centralized, there's gonna be too much heat for the tobacco, especially out of pocket, because it's really heat sensitive. As you can see, once I took the windshield off, the amount of smoke decreased quickly like that, because the outside air got into the bowl and there's not enough heat. This is where the actual windscreen comes in. You just put it over like that and wait. It's easy as that, guys. You just wait and smoke it a bit. Also, when you blow in really quickly, the coals light up really quickly and the heat goes quickly through the tobacco. But if you do it slowly, it heats up the tobacco much better. Around 2 minutes passed, I'd say, and let's see. I can see that there's a lot of smoke right here, and let's see if there's more smoke or not actually when I smoke it. There you go. So what can I say about the flavor? The flavor, like I can feel the tiny bits of mint inside with the blueberry, which feels really nice. You can smoke it solely, or you can actually use it in a mix with some other tobaccos. But we'll talk about mixes in the future, in some future videos, and teach you the different mixology tactics, techniques, strategies that you can use around with your friends at home, experiment, and let's just say we have some big plans coming up in the future on the YouTube channel, and hope you will join us and follow along. Damn, David, damn. So I think that there's enough heat and the tobacco is not burning just yet. So it's time to get the windscreen off and see how it goes. I really like the flavor actually. I don't really smoke alfalfa that much because there are plenty of other tobaccos like Fumery, Afzal, Adalia, Tangers, as you guys probably know, Nirvana, and Dark Side coming from Russia. There's so many different tobaccos and different flavors that you can play around and you can become a chef. So I hope you guys liked the video, and make sure to subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, comment what you thought, what you want to see next. I'm always gonna read the comments and answer you guys. We'll have different collaborations, interviews, reviews of different hookahs, hoses, the different bows that you can use like funnels and others, and reviews of different tobaccos that you might not know, and we got them, so we got you covered, guys. So I hope you liked the video, and I want to wish you more smoke. Have fun making a hookah, smoking it, learning different tricks, I'll teach you tricks as well, like the tornado and ring through ring, or like waterfall or anything, but I'm not gonna show them everything right now. So, hope you liked the video, and see you in the next one.